All over the planet Vegeta, an incredible power would be made even the planets that would nearly rumble. That's right, a Saiyan baby had been born with an exorbitant power. So much was his power that this time all the trackers had exploded when trying to measure his power. But something strange was that this Saiyan seemed to have been born with the shape of an Ozaru. However, in the same way, he retained several human traits, which surprised the doctors who observed such a phenomenon. Even his father Bardock, who was a low-class Saiyan, he was very surprised of all the power that was being released by his son.
How is this possible? Yes, Gine and I are low-class warriors, but I have no doubt that he's my son, since his face is identical to mine.
All these rumors would even reach King Vegeta, who was furious knowing that a new Saiyan had been able to overcome the power of his little son. Given the order to eradicate that little warrior, several soldiers in charge of King Vegeta would come to end the life of the baby, which, despite possessing an incredible power, would not be able to defend himself, having only a few days of birth. But on the way, they found their father, Bardock.
I know this stupid King Vegeta would try to end the life of my dear son, since he can't stand that baby, has even outgrown his power.
The soldiers, sent without any words, had launched against Bardock confident, because Bardock, despite being a warrior, was considered low class. Energy spheres would be thrown, causing great chaos around the place, but Bardock, with all his experience, was able to end the life of each of the soldiers who tried to end the life of his beloved son. However, he had not come out immune to being several soldiers.
That was a complex thing, but I plan to give even my life as long as Kakarot's fate is different. I trust that he'll finish with that damn Frieza.
However, a much more powerful warrior than the rest would stand in front of Bardock, which had even surprised him because he was one of the trusted soldiers of the powerful Frieza.
What the hell? Why the hell are you attacking me? Well, we've fulfilled each other out of the orders of the great Frieza. You must know, we can't risk that the legendary Super Saiyan is born, and we know that a child has been born with a great power that even surpasses the elite warriors. But don't feel bad, because in the same way the great Frieza would finish with you.
But the warrior was able to throw a powerful energy attack from his mouth, with which he was almost able to end Bardock's life.
Apparently it didn't even help me to warm up. I better come back with the great Frieza, because soon they will start with the fireworks of the planet Vegeta.
The warrior would quickly leave. However, Bardock, among the bodies of the other warriors, was able to stand up, but his whole body was in terrible condition. Even his power had fallen to the lowest, expelling large amounts of blood, because that attack was almost able to end his life.
My body hurts too much. I feel like I'm about to die, but I'm not gonna let Kakarot's fate be cut off. He still can't defend himself.
Bardock with his ship would arrive quickly to the recovery capsules, in which after spending only 5 hours, he was able to recover completely. Dressing quickly, going to where his wife Gine was. Bardock, I'm glad you're here. Kakarot's power had been so much, he'd been considered the most powerful warrior on the whole planet Vegeta, but his appearance is rare.
No, Gine, there's no time for any of this. You have to quickly switch to Kakarot, which tonight we'll send to planet Earth.
What did you say? I can't believe you mean it. I know you're saying warrior, but little Kakarot's just a baby. He won't be able to defend himself.
Believe me, Gine, on that planet Earth he'll have more chances to flee. You and I will be the decoy, because if that damn Frieza realizes we're not on the planet, he'll finish with us.
Bardock, please calm down. What are you talking about?
Gine, I wasn't able to come back yesterday, since the cursed King Vegeta sent soldiers to finish with Kakarot, but I was able to defeat them. But Kakarot's powers even reached Frieza's ears, and I wasn't able to do anything against his warrior.
Gine was surprised by everything Bardock said, but she would be taken out of her thoughts.
So Gine, I only ask that you trust me. We have to send Kakarot to planet Earth, since there's no warriors there that we can, although the power is incredible.
I hope that you're wrong, Bardock, but if you're sure, let's do it. When the night came, Bardock and Gine had encapsulated Kakarot in a ship bound for the planet Earth, in which his parents observed their little son for the last time.
You have to survive, Kakarot. I trust you. I know that you'll become the most powerful Saiyan of all time.
We promise to come to you, dear son, so survive. You arrive in your body the most powerful blood of this entire solar system. You are a powerful elite Saiyan. The ship had left the planet Vegeta, heading to an incredible speed towards the planet Earth. which at the moment of colliding with the planet would arrive towards a rocky area of the planet, in which instantly an old man was passing by the place, noticing a great light.
What is this great light? Is there supposed to be absolutely nothing around these places?
The grandfather named Gohan would approach towards the great light, being surprised to realize that it was a simple baby, but when he got much closer, he was surprised since he would realize that he was not an ordinary baby, since he had fur all over his body. Grandfather Gohan would take a few steps to leave, but he would return since he was unable to leave an abandoned baby. So Grandfather Gohan would take him to Case to raise him completely. However, Kakarot's behavior was very explosive, because the instinct of the Saiyans ran through his whole body, which was to destroy everything in his path. One day, in which both were of a great precipice, Kakarot would fall by the abyss, having a big blow on the head, which would make his behavior change completely. He wanted to continue training and become more powerful, but his thirst for destruction had completely ceased.
Now I remember, I haven't named you. I hope you'll excuse this poor old man, but I'll call you Goku.
The days passed until on a full moon Goku would be observed to completely. Something very unusual happened. That's right, because even though Goku was in his Super Saiyan Phase 4, Goku was able to access an Ozaru, but this time it was of a golden color. While his power was incredible, he would begin to destroy everything around him. Grandpa Gohan, not knowing that it was Goku, would try to stop him with his best techniques, but Goku, possessing control in said transformation, would not be able to do absolutely anything, ending with the life of his grandfather. Thus, the night and the days had passed in which Goku, on this occasion, would become much more powerful, and would be able to defeat each of his enemies with great ease, since his power was incredible for his part. In the ship of the Emperor of Evil, Frieza, he was very thoughtful.
I feel that something is not right, but I have nothing to worry about. I have been able to end the life of that pathetic baby who was born with a great power.
My lord, is there anything bothering you? If that's the case, let me tell you that you count on me for absolutely everything, my lord. You have nothing to worry about.
I thank you, soldier, but I'm just thinking, so don't worry.
Returning to planet Earth, a few years had already passed in which Goku would be able to become good friends. He even had a son, called him the same way Gohan had his father. However, all over the planet Earth, in the same way a Saiyan ship had arrived in search of Kakarot. That's right, it was his older brother, Raditz.
What the hell is he supposed to be? How is it possible that this useless one from Kakarot didn't just destroy this planet? At the moment, I'm planning to finish with it.
Raditz, with the help of the tracker, was able to locate the most powerful warrior of the entire planet Earth. And when Goku was not able to hide his power completely, he would be perceived by Raditz, who would quickly arrive at Kame House, which was the place where he was. Goku, realizing that the warrior in front of him even exceeded the power of Piccolo, would observe him intently, but would not put himself on guard since for Goku he was a Moor.
I don't know who the hell you are, but you better get out of here if you don't want to die.
Don't say stupid things. Even if you don't remember it, I'm your older brother, so I'm much more powerful than you.
You're just another insect if I compare you to my true power, so go away.
If you disobey your older brother, I'll have to teach you good manners. And for that, I'll take your son, who I'm able to notice that in his veins runs the Saiyan blood. Raditz would move at a great speed, but for Goku it was nothing, because at that precise moment, Goku was able to hold him tightly by the neck, making him fall. But before causing much more damage in Kame House, this, with great speed, would take him to an inhospitable place in which instantly he would throw him towards a few mountains, creating a great destruction all around.
Now, yes, there's no one here, so tell me, what the hell do you want?
Were Mom's words even true? You were born with the power of an elite class warrior craves. But Raditz, without letting himself be defeated so easily, had thrown himself against Goku. However, the exchange of blows only lasted 40 seconds, in which Raditz wasn't able to do absolutely anything against Goku. While for his part, Raditz had bruises all over his body, because the blows that Goku had connected to him were of overwhelming power. So Goku, with a slight blow to his stomach, was able to make him fall, creating a big explosion, leaving Raditz on the verge of death.
Oh, damn. I seem to have overdone it with that punch. I didn't want him to die.
Goku would immediately approach Raditz, stretching out one of his hands, beginning to transmit a little of his energy to him so that he's not in mortal danger.
At this moment, I want you to explain to me the reason why you've come to planet Earth. What is it that you want?
Okay,
I'm really not able to do anything against you, so I'll tell you everything.
Raditz would tell everything that had happened since the explosion of the planet Vegeta, as even his parents had sacrificed themselves so that Kakarot would be able to reach the planet Earth, while Bardock, his father, had total confidence that Kakarot would be able to defeat the Emperor of the Universe, Frieza, who was the cause of the destruction of the planet Vegeta. I understand from where you are giving me to understand. You want me to join you so that you'll be able to defeat that Frieza. Indeed, if you really have the power to surpass the elite class Saiyans, we're sure that with you, our victory of chance increases greatly. I'll help you, but I want you to know something. I plan to only fight against that bastard, because since I already arrived on this planet, no warrior's been able to give me a good battle. But against Frieza, that'll be impossible for you. The conversation of both would be interrupted by the Prince of the Saiyans.
Raditz, if you've been able to convince your brother, go to the planet Namek. Since the cursed Frieza has been able to discover the spheres of that place are capable of granting him immortality.
My Saiyan blood boils with emotion. If you don't accept my condition, I'll also go on my own to the planet Namek since I have heard everything. Okay, I accept your condition. Now let's leave this place. We have to go quickly. Raditz was able to take one more out of the spaceships, so at the moment Goku would say goodbye to each of his friends, leaving for the planet Namek, where he would meet for the first time with the cause of the extinction of his race. For his part, the evil Emperor had already been able to reach the planet Namek, and with the help of his soldiers was able to get 2 of the 7 Dragon Balls, but hundreds of inhabitants of the planet had died. This damn feeling continues, even though it's been years, so I have to get a hold of immortality. I'll be able to even destroy the damn Beerus. For their part, Goku and Raditz were also heading at high speed towards the planet Namek, where both Saiyans Vegeta and Nappa were. Quickly, 7 days passed in which Goku and Raditz were able to reach the planet Namek, but the moment they arrived, they realized that Prince Vegeta was in terrible condition and on the verge of death. Since Frieza had requested the presence of his most powerful warriors, these warriors were the elite of the Emperor of Evil, Frieza. No, damn, we won't be able to do anything against Frieza's elite. Those guys wouldn't even be able to call warriors, because they're extremely weak. Goku, by raising his power a little, was able to almost destroy the planet Namek, while everything around him began to crack, just like all the trackers on the planet were completely destroyed because that power was gigantic. What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.